Okay, you guys, let's try this again. Am I live? Or was that commercial? I hope I'm live. We're going to try this again. And if this doesn't work, guys, I apologize greatly. I think I'm live this time, though. Okay. Hey, Chris. Hey, Courtney. Hopefully this is working this time and we can really start talking about the 4 secrets to peaceful parenting. I'm going to get rolling. People will have to hop on as we go because I tell you, honestly, too many glitches. So here's the 4 secrets to peaceful parenting. You know it's live. Hi, Autumn. Let me know that you can hear me and see the webinar, Autumn, please. I'd appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being on with me, and I'm so sorry for all the glitches. This is honestly, as many times as I've gone live, this is the first time I've ever done a webinar like this, so it's all new for me. So let's get rolling, guys. First thing I want to say is I want you to get ready, put your listening ears on, your pen, your paper, no cell phones, no distractions. If you need to go potty, go potty. If you need water, coffee, tea, consider these steps to be good practice when you're dealing with your kids. So let's get rolling to our next slide. Assuming you're all ready with your pen and paper, give me a 1 if you're listening and watching and you're ready to get started. I'm still drinking my water. You know, I always drink water. Okay, what will this class teach you? 1, it's going to teach you to stop the yelling and start communicating. 2, it's going to teach you to stop hitting a brick wall and get your kids to listen, thus the brick wall in the background. 3, it's going to get you to end tantrums and arguments and start smiles and contentment and cooperation. And 4, we're going to conquer those daily frustrations and create family harmony. Okay, so I'm sure you can all relate with that. And who is this class for? Parents, caregivers, grandparents, teachers, aunts, uncles, anyone that takes care of toddlers and kids. And hopefully you're one of these people and you'll be learning some great stuff. Thank you, Autumn. So glad you're ready. I appreciate you being on with me and keeping me intact with all this. Okay, let's get moving. All righty. So this is what's going to happen in the next 45 minutes. You will learn the 4 secrets to getting your toddler or any of your kids to cooperate, listen, and happily participate. You will learn how other parents were able to take the reins of their kids and create family harmony by just putting these tips into place. My promise to you is I will deliver to you 4 secrets to peaceful parenting. There's nothing for sale, so put your credit cards away, relax, listen, take notes. However, I do have 2 very valuable gifts for you if you stay till the end. If you stay until the end, here's your first gift. It's available only through this webinar. It's the manual you've been waiting for. It's Parenting Your Toddler, the manual, and you can't get it anywhere else but through this webinar. And at the end, I'll tell you how to get it. So does this sound like you? It's a war. You feel like a peace negotiator. Everything you ask has to be negotiated. They never simply just do what you ask. If you don't yell, no one listens. If any of these things strike a chord with you guys, give me a comment and let me know. Or an emoji, like with your hand raised. It's explosive. You say no and your child explodes with drama or arguing, tantrums, whining, screaming. It's nonstop. It makes you crazy. It makes us all crazy. It's a rat race. You never stay on schedule. You race to get out of the door. You race to go to bed. Toys and clothes are everywhere. No one picks up if you don't pick up. And sometimes you don't even want to come home and face the chaos. The real problem is you don't know the 4 secrets to peaceful parenting. Once you follow it, the yelling will end. Yay, calm will take over. Patience is elevated. Listening starts. Cooperation starts. The tantrums end. You'll learn how to react so that you will greatly limit tantrums and whining and all the aggravation that kids can bring onto you. Smiling will start. Contentment will take over. Peace will be restored. Isn't that what we all want? Your daily frustrations will be conquered. Hooray! Eating issues will be resolved. Sleeping issues will be resolved. Saying mommy 9,000 times a day will end. You'll get out the door on time and calmly. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this happening? Dinner time will be peaceful and family harmony will be created. You'll be loving life and you'll be happy to wake up in the morning. So let me tell you who I am in case you don't know me. I'm a mom of 5, 2 I gave birth to and 3 I gained through marriage. I'm a grandma of 7. I am a family empowerment coach, child behavior expert, the founder of Pumped Up Parenting since 2016, the founder of Fun Fit Family Fitness since 1987. I'm old, yes. I'm certified in nutrition, yoga. I'm a kids personal trainer, a sleep coach, a lifestyle weight management coach, and I have over 30 years of teaching, coaching, and counseling parents and toddlers, and over 37 years of real life parenting experience. So, I've done a lot wrong in my life. I got to admit it, but I've done a lot right. And the good news is my trials and errors are your wins. So let me tell you a little bit about my amazing blended family. Yes, this incredible photo is of all my kids and their kids. My first marriage of 15 years ended in divorce. I had 2 amazing children, Lauren and Kyle. Alcohol was a factor. My ex is sadly a quadriplegic due to his alcohol addiction and use. My second marriage is going on now for 24 years. I added 3 sons to my family, and my husband added 2 kids to his family, Ryan, Paul, and Ross. Our 5 children learned to get along with each other from the time they were small. And we went through a lot of challenges that children of blended families always present. And this is what happened while we were raising our kids. If you're coming from a blended family, a lot of this will seem familiar to you. The good news is I've dealt with it and I've been through it. We had to deal with a lot of factors for all our kids and a variety of personalities, like with any kids. We had to deal with beliefs and behaviors that our 5 kids brought to the table from different parents. Stepchildren struggled with drug and alcohol abuse. There was attempted suicide, luckily attempted, and jail. All 5 children now, I'll try to speak. All 5 children are now amazingly successful adults with families of their own, created our 7 wonderful grandkids. 4 out of 5 of them have purchased their own house in the past year with little to no help from us. 1 has a master's degree, 1 a bachelor's degree, and 3 with very high-paying jobs in the technical fields. My family offers me a wealth of real-life experience that you benefit from. Hi, Thomas. There's not too much I haven't personally experienced and that I provided success. I'll try to speak again. There's not too much I haven't personally experienced and that I've managed to provide successful solutions for. The bottom line, there are 4 secrets that my clients know that created the family harmony that they only dreamed of. No matter what issue you are having with your toddler or your older kids, these 4 secrets are key. I'm going to reveal all 4 secrets to you right now. Drum roll, please. Secret number 1, schedules and routines. Put them into place, your child will thrive and your sanity will be restored. Hooray for that. And it's important for any child of any age. Here's the beliefs that keep parents stuck and everyone miserable. Schedules and routines just don't work for my kids. I have to have things planned for my kids every day or they'll get bored and they'll get into trouble. These are things that we believe that they're just not true, guys. Here's the truth. The truth is schedules and routines work for everyone as long as they are implemented in the correct way. And kids need downtime just like you and I do. Without downtime, life is full of stress. Stress equals chaos. Chaos breeds more chaos. Thanks, Thomas. You are too. Schedules that work include family time. Take notes, guys. In family time, when you're creating your schedule, you want to include everything. Your meal time, your bedtime wake-up time, your playtime, recreation activities, church religious commitments. That's all included in your in your schedule under family time. Also in your schedule, school and work. Time you need to leave for work, the time you need to leave for school, and the pickup time that kids come home from school. Extracurricular activities, homework time. You can't forget this stuff to make your schedule a working schedule. Everything needs to be there. Last, special events, medical appointments, social events, miscellaneous commitments. You want to include everything in this schedule to get your schedules to work. Here's 2 of my favorite things that people tend to do that mess up their schedules. Don't overschedule you or your kids. That's like a huge piece of advice, guys. It makes everyone crazy. Include your travel time, guys. If you're going to pick the kids up for school and then you have to drive a half hour to an appointment, you better make sure that half hour is included in your schedule. Don't forget that travel time is vitally important or your entire schedule will be thrown off. Okay, let's hear Heather's story. Heather worked with me. She's a mommy of 2. Well, now she's a mommy of 3 because you see her baby and I didn't change that. She said, I have had in-home family therapists to help teach us tools and all, but it has never worked. Even though I followed their suggestions, it didn't work. Celia's methods work. They truly work. And I was really proud of the progress that Heather was able to make with her wonderful, wonderful family. So let's go on to secret 2, calm communication. Hi, Laura. So if you don't know, this is Communication Week for my live broadcast, and we're going really diving deep into the topic of communication. And every week this month, we're diving in deep into another subject. So now we're going to touch on calm communication because you know what, guys, this is what contributes. Smiles, manners, kindness, staying calm, showing your kids how it's done. They're going to learn from you. Let's teach them how to be calm. And here are the beliefs that keep parents stuck and everyone miserable. If I don't yell, they don't listen. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I have heard this from parents. And I'm sorry, it's just not true. It may be true in your home, but that's because things aren't going right. My parents screamed and yelled, and I came out okay. Well, did you think about it? I know I had a dad who yelled a lot, and I went through a lot of feeling like nothing was good enough, nothing I did was good enough. I had low self-esteem, low self-worth. So think about it. Screaming and yelling is not good for anyone. The reality is What you do now will either build their self-confidence, their self-esteem, and their self-worth, or it will crush it. And screaming and yelling crushes it. The way you talk to your child now becomes the voices in their head that live there forever. Think of the voices that are in your head from your childhood. That'll give you a little idea of what it's like. The reality is, when you're calm, your kids are calm. When you take time to think before you react, you teach your kids how to resolve conflict peacefully, which is vitally important to them as they grow. So let's talk about how you need to start communicating. First, listen with your eyes. Hi, Anna. Look at your child straight in the eyes. Hear your kids. Don't interrupt. Don't assume. Use very specific, detailed questions so you get specific answers. Put the electronics and the distractions away so that they know what they have to say is your priority. The dinner table, a great place to talk to your kids. Eat together as much as possible. I know in our crazy schedules, it's not always possible, but eat together as much as you can, even if it's 3 times a week. Discuss everyone's day. Just have open, casual conversation. Give everyone a chance to contribute. If they seem a little shy, ask them. Ask questions so they can each contribute. And once again, put those electronics and distractions away so you can focus on each other and eating. Now, let me talk about words for a minute, because words have so much power. Use your manners when you talk. If you don't use your manners, guys, your kids will not use their manners. Smile when you talk. You can always hear a smile. You guys can hear me smiling. If I talk like this, I'm not smiling. When I smile, you can hear me smile. Speak calmly. Remember, calm breeds more calm. And speak respectively. Please don't call your children names. Don't call your partner names. Names are disrespectful. They label your kids, and your kids will live up to those expectations. So if you call a child lazy, they'll become lazy. If you're going to yell, then take 3, guys. This is one of the most important keys to relaxing yourself so that you don't go and yell. Take 3 minutes to cool down and think before you react. If you really feel yourself exploding and you're thinking, I am going to scream at these kids like no tomorrow, walk away, take 3 minutes, and give yourself a timeout so that you can really think about what's going on, how you can respond to them calmly and productively. Super important. Let's hear Tamara's story. So no voices were raised, no threats were needed, no one yelled or threw a tantrum, and no time out. Clap, 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 clap. Yay. We cleaned the house, and the twins cleaned their playroom and bedrooms on their own. We all contributed in making dinner and cleaning up. I'm so proud of how far we've come. Thank you a million times, Celia. You are so welcome, Tamara, and you can tell by those smiles how happy they are. Hi, Bonnie. Okay, so let's go to secret 3, positive attention. If you don't give your kids positive attention, guys, your kids will get your attention however they can, and you might not like it. So once again, here are the beliefs that keep parents stuck and keep everyone miserable. I'm so tired. I'll just play with you guys another day. Let me just sit here, please, and check my phone. How many times have we said that? Well, here's another one. My kids just like to make needless noise and fight with each other just to irritate me. Also, not true. So what is the truth? Well, the reality is kids will do a lot of what they do just because they want your attention and they need it. So whatever gets your attention is good by them, whether it's good attention or bad attention. Whatever gets your attention that they crave, they will continue to do. The truth about positive attention. This is the good stuff. Now, here's a little girl, happy, angry. Which child would you prefer to hang out with? Personally, I like the happy kid. If you don't give your child positive attention, that's playing with them, talking to them, reading to them, taking a walk, they will seek out your attention however they can. They'll be whining. They'll say mommy 100 times. They'll just make noise. They'll yell. They'll throw tantrums. They'll hit each other. They'll fight. They'll hit you. They'll break things. Why? It will get your attention. Negative attention is still attention. And if it works, they'll use it. Here's the truth about positive attention, more truth. The more positive attention that you give your child, even if it's just for 10 or 15 minutes, guys, I'm not talking about 2 hours of attention, which is, of course, all great if you can do it. But usually when you get home from work, you can't. We're talking about 10 or 15 minutes. If you give them that connection, that is all they need to play on their own, feel secure, and stay happy. Try it out tonight. I promise you it will work. Because when a child feels like no one is paying attention to them, oh, they're going to get that attention, then watch out, because here comes trouble and you're going to feel like screaming. So give them those 10 or 15 minutes that they really need. Okay, so let's see Melanie's story. Here's her beautiful, beautiful family in their red outfits. Celia Kibler is a great coach for help and tips on raising children from any age group. By working with Celia, I've learned a lot and have implemented her techniques and tools and have seen a drastic change in myself and my daughters. So this is super important, guys, because when you get these techniques, when you take hold of the way you're parenting your kids, you will see things you love in yourself, your relationship with your spouse or your partner. It will change everything. On to secret 4, being a role model. This is so important. What your child sees you do is what your child will do. Guys, you have got to role model this. The beliefs that keep parents stuck and makes everybody miserable is that my kids should do what I say, not necessarily what I do. How many times have people said that? And my habits will not necessarily become my kids' habits. Although that's true, they won't necessarily. It's not probable. Here's the reality. And I love the monkey picture. Monkey see, monkey do. The best leadership principle ever discovered is still monkey see, monkey do. And that's the same leadership principle in your house. If you're doing it, they're doing it. The reality is what you ask your child to do, you should do. It's called integrity, my friends. Do as I say, not as I do will never fly when you're parenting a child. You are your child's strongest role model, guys. So you may want to take a nice long look in the mirror. And if you're not happy about what you see, now is the time to change. Sometimes you just got to be brutally honest with yourself, guys. I'm telling you, you'll be glad you did. So here's Candace's story. I have realized through Celia's coaching that I'm a fighter. I have come a long way from where I started. I don't know if it is because I was truly ready, but I tell you, I have wanted to change my ways for a while now, and I don't know why I never did. Probably a lot because it's easier not to change your ways. These tools that I've reached for are simple yet amazing. People like to just stay in the same place. My boys have said things like, thanks, Mom. That was very encouraging. Or you sound happy, Mom. It's good to hear. And her all-time favorite, it's good to hear you laugh like that. I love you. Isn't that great to hear from your grown kids and your little kids? She has a wide variety of ages, and it's worked for all of her. I have fear and doubt still. I think that will take time to dissolve, but I am proud of me for making this family come together again. Wouldn't you love to say that? So what will this mean for you? Can you imagine if you put these things in place, you will be heard and listened to without having to yell? Your children will offer to help you all on their own? What? No tantrums, whining, or drama simply because you said no? Your kids actually playing and working together. What a concept. Your children doing something simply because you asked. Not feeling like a bad parent or a failure. How would you feel if this was your reality? What will your new life be like? Let's imagine it. Yelling stops, listening and cooperation starts. Woo! Tantrums and whining become smiles and contentment. Daily frustration, like dealing with picky eaters, sleep issues, potty training, sibling rivalry, are conquered, and family harmony is the new way of life. How happy would that make you if every day was like that? So here's the dark truth, guys. Around every corner is a new stage that you will need to get through. That's a fact. Once you've gotten through one, there's another one. The techniques you put into place now while they're a toddler, or as soon as possible, even if you don't have a toddler, will make every year transition easier and easier. I'm telling you guys, you need to get started with these techniques now. The big question is, are you going to keep doing what you've been doing with the same frustrations day after day, week after week, year after year? Or are you going to make this year the year you decide to create a happy child for all of you? You should all enjoy childhood. So let's have our last testimonial from Carl and Steve, parents of 2 toddlers. After 90 days of coaching with Celia, we have had a lot more respect for our children. And we are learning that we don't have to control everything they do. By letting them feel more empowered through the techniques Celia teaches us, their behavior has greatly improved. It is also helping us to start understanding what our children are thinking. Our children are listening and cooperating much more due to the tools we are learning. In addition, there are far less tantrums than when we began. When we started our coaching with Celia, our kids were throwing multiple tantrums every day. We now have only an occasional tantrum here and there. We have new hope for our family. We feel like everything is manageable, and we no longer feel overwhelmed or like failures. We know things will only get better. There's a lot less stress and tension in our family. We have a better skill set of working with our kids, and in addition, we are getting along better with each other. Wouldn't you love to have that for your story? So today I promised to give you the 4 secrets to having more family harmony, to show you how other families have reestablished calm and cooperation in their home, to give you the strategies that you need to implement to get your kids to listen and communicate, to show you how making just a few changes in your life and your family's life, you can get everyone to start working together instead of against each other. Wouldn't that be awesome? So this is what you need to start doing now. 1, you need to put the schedules and routines into action. 2, you need to start communicating calmly, thinking before you react. Take control of yourself. Number 3, you need to fill more time with positive attention for your kids, regardless of their age, every day. And 4, you need to be the best role model you can be so your kids can be the best they can be. And isn't that what we all want for our kids? Now you have a choice. Do you want a life filled with peace, love, and laughter? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Because you know laughter really is the best medicine. This is how I can help you. I've blocked out time over the next 14 days to speak to you personally about how you can apply these strategies into your family life. Whatever your biggest challenges are, guys, I have seen it, I've been through it, and I know how to overcome it. During this call that we'll have together, we will assess your needs and goals. We'll discuss how you will apply these 4 strategies so that you can create more calm and more harmony into your family. Let's really see what's going on together. During this clarity call, I'll give you one more secret tip, the 5th and final one to really pull everything together for you. And how much does this call cost you? Nothing. It's absolutely free. Free to chat about what's going on. This is for you if you are ready to end the yelling and stop all the stress. This is for you if you're able to take advice and constructive criticism and implement right away to get the job done. This is for you if you are highly committed to hitting your goals of family harmony while holding yourself to the highest standards of integrity and genuine concern for your children's well-being. Is this for you? Let's hit 4. If this is you, all described here, let's book that session now. How do you book it? I'll show you soon. Right now, people ask me, why do I do this? I do it because I believe that parenting is the most important job on the planet, and our kids are our most important resource. Another reason I do it, my passion is for all kids to have a childhood that they don't need to recover from, and instead they can actually blossom from. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Are you recovering from your childhood? 3, since most parents struggle and often feel incompetent, I know that you might need some help transforming your family. And number 4, why I do this is so I can help you. And if you're ready to be helped, if you want a little more push in the right direction, a little more guidance, a little more coaching, then let's discuss it and see if it's a good fit for both of us. If not, that's okay too. This is where you're going to go, to pumpupyourparenting.com. And you're going to go in there and you'll find a little questionnaire that'll give me some background info on you so I know where you're coming from. And then you'll pick your time to talk to me. It's all very easy. Pumpupyourparenting.com. Spaces are super limited, guys, though. So you want to sign up now. Go to pumpupyourparenting.com, fill out the questionnaire, fill out your contact info, and pick your time, and we'll get ready to talk. Now, your second gift, other than my hour phone call with you, as promised in the beginning, is I'm going to send you Parenting Your Toddler, the manual. You can't get it anywhere else but this webinar. So if you would like this ebook, please email me today at celia@celiakibler.com, and I'll send it right over to you. Celia@celiakibler.com. I really appreciate you guys being on with me. I'm so grateful that you took the time to hang out. I want to remind you that I will be live again on my Facebook page tonight as we enter into as we enter Communication Week. This is your 4th live broadcast, details about how to really fine-tune that cooperation, that communication and cooperation with your kids. And we're going to be talking about finding a great place to talk. So right now, guys, I thank you for attending. Email me and get your Parenting Your Toddler manual. You always wanted a manual. Here it is. And don't forget to reach out to me on pumpupyourparenting.com. And I look forward to talking to you. Thanks for attending, guys. It's been a pleasure. And I'll see you here back in the Pumped Up Parenting group very soon. Make it awesome, guys. Bye-bye.